I'm Student Government President Jacob Venuti.
And I'm Student Government Vice President Mallory Lockett.
And you're watching the last episode of Chronicles of the Irish.
Tell us a little bit about our last open house.
The last open house was our fourth one that we've had all year. We've had a lot of great turnout. We had a lot of great families come. We're on track to be right at or over 300 students next year. That's the highest population that we've had since I was here at school.
So tell us about our number 7 ranking.
We were ranked number 7 best private school in the state of Mississippi by the Niche website. It's a fantastic opportunity and accomplishment by the whole school. This goes by the test scores from ACT to student population to the diversity of the school. It takes into account a bunch of different aspects, and we were ranked number 7 best in the state.
And up next, Science with Sarge. Take it away, Sergeant Coleman.
So much on that. All right. So what they did is skateboard. He go in the opposite direction. Now, T-Bar. Get in that chair right there. Take your shoes off.
You should play jump like the guy who said. Move.
All right, pay attention.
Y'all smack.
All right, Tamar, put your shoes up there. Man, put them shoes down. Goodness. They just on the chair. Now stand up in the chair. Now turn the chair around. Tamar, turn the chair around. Face the other way. Hold my shoulder. Now, I want you to jump. Try not to slip down. Try to land on the bottom of your foot. Yeah, I want to jump just like this. But this time I want you to jump. Push hard. Okay?
I feel like it's gonna hurt.
And I want y'all to tell me what the law. So the people that weren't here yesterday, stand up. 1, 2, 3, jump. Boys, stop right there. Chair right here. Okay. Equal and opposite direction. What law was that?
Newton's third law.
What third law states?
That if an object A puts force on object B, then object B or something, puts forward an opposite force like back on object.
And equal and opposite.
Okay. So in plain terms, for every action, equals and opposite reaction. Okay? We can't shoot a gun in here. If we have a gun range, we'll get on the gun range and I give you a shotgun. And you shoot the shotgun, bullets and stuff go this direction with force, but the recoil gonna go this direction. That's why if you look in the stock of a gun, it got springs in there. They kind of help with the shoulder. How many of you ever shot an old gun? Kind of almost knocked the shoulder out of place. I got one with a long barrel. One of them old one shooter. Put one bullet in there, click it up, and you shoot. I'm kind of scared to shoot because it might tear my shoulder off. But when you shoot, it got a recoil on it, so you got to hold it. And just like a tank, you ever seen a big tank? M1 tank. You know what M1 tank is? Like, but anyway, M1 tank, it can shoot on the move. I mean, it can move and it shoot at the same time. So you go in this direction, the force going in this direction, and when it shoots, you're gonna rock the tank back while it's going. Kind of strange. So that's equal and opposite reaction. So somebody give me an example of Newton's first law of motion. If you don't know it, I'll read it to you. Who knows the Newton's first law?
Every object in motion wants to stay in motion, and every object that's standing still wants to stay still.
Where that ball at? Throw the ball. Now you dropped the ball from there. Hold up and drop the ball. Okay. Say this it was a bowling ball. Well, I said it might still hurt you. It will stay down. It will stay down. How do you know? Okay, 9.8 meters per second. So what would change the acceleration?
Force. Oh, like how right?
Distance. So you increase the distance, you increase what? Acceleration. So, CJ, climb up there on that pipe right there. You're not running like Fred Flintstone in a car. So in a car, Fred Flintstone, they use the feet to ram it. But that's a concept of walking and running. You press down on the ground with force to move. So in the car, how the car moves?
So I'm here with Jack Hughes. How did y'all baseball season turn out?
Well, it didn't quite go as planned. We had baseball is a mental sport, and we weren't there mentally. We're a big football school, used to going out there being physical, and baseball is just one of those sports where you have to have fans, you have to have backing, you have to have positive attitudes, and that's just something that we lacked this year. How do you feel your chances are going into this weekend?
I feel my chances are good because in district, I got first place, and in North State, I got first place too. So I'm just going to go into this event with the right mindset.
I'm here with Donnie Smith, track star, St. Joseph Catholic School. So, Don, what events are you running in this week?
Starting off with high jump. Then
told y'all before that Mississippi's Arbor Day is the second day of second Friday of February. However, today is America's Tree Day. That was the original day, and the reason why it was changed because different states had different climates. His mother.
We're breaking the tree. They're not breaking the tree. They have to be. So they all that tree. No, you're completely wrong. They do that so the root can grow farther to get.
They're looking for that Mustang, ain't it?
Just roll the ball, Anthony.
Come on, Anthony. Damn. He got offers, and he got offers.
Hold up. You a D1 student? Hold on. What? That's fair. Hey, you take two. Take two. Stop sending them, Venuti. 2 bases. Go 2 bases. Go, 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 go.
Hey, Miss Bennett. So, what was your idea about the tiles on the ceiling?
I got the idea from a school in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. The name of the school was Brewer High School. I went there attending my granddaughter's ballet recital. And I had, as I always do, I walked around touring. And I got the idea because they did tiles that were motivational. And I said, well, why can't we do it in language arts to reflect what we do in the classroom? So that's when I came back and I started working with my administration to get permission to do it that summer after I came back in, and getting ideas about how I would want to do it and with what class did I want to do it with. So that was how I got started.
So our tile was the crucible, and we had the idea to paint the Bible on it because the whole thing about the crucible is people being convicted for the trial and being convicted by God, above God. So that was our main idea. We drew yellow birds because back in Salem witch trials, witches, we saw yellow bird as a sign of the devil, so that's what we drew. And the whole symbolism thing was like about being burned, because in the crucible, the Bible is kind of disregarded and it's burned, and people are like disrespected for their own ideas. And we got ideas from Mr. Speck about what to put on there for dead space and the symbolism, and we really just wanted to create a tile that represented the book that we were reading, because it's a really interesting book and it's a really interesting period of time. So that's what we did.
My tile was the path to success. The path to success is like an expression to me that means I can start the foundation blocks of English and then eventually get into college with the founding blocks of that. And the path to success is a great way of doing that with the rhetorical devices.
Okay, so my group did the Dr. T.J. Eckelberg Great Gatsby Eyes, and we read it in 9th grade, like as a group, and everyone loved it. It's still one of my favorite books, and it's one of the first books that I ever read and like really understood symbolism, and it like taught me a lot when reading future books. So I really liked it.
Okay, we did, instead of just doing one book on a tile, we did 2 books. So we did The Kite Runner because that's my favorite book and Zion's favorite book. And then we did To Kill a Mockingbird because it's Kate's favorite book. And then in like the top right, we did like books on a bookshelf with our names on them, so that other classes can come in here and see it and be like, oh, like Mary Pat and Kate and Zion did that. Yeah. I also love the idea of the 3 books because every book tells a story, because all of us have a story we want to tell. Yeah.
So our tile was the Gatsby with looking at the green light on the dock, and we chose that book because it was our all-time favorite of English classes, and the symbolism through it and how great it was, and how the light led you throughout the whole book without you even knowing it, which was pretty cool.
Okay, so my group did The Kite Runner, and we chose that because it's our favorite book that we read. You never knew what was going to happen next. So obviously we did the kite because in the book they have multiple kite races, and that's like around the base around the whole story. And during those they do the quote, "For you 1,000 times over." And that was a really important and symbolic piece in the book. You have to read it to understand, but yeah.
And now for a farewell message from our seniors.
2, go. Don't waste a minute sitting on that chair. The world's calling you. Just get out there.
The hardest walk you can make is the walk you make alone, but that is the walk that makes you the strongest.
Hateful to me as the gates of Hades is to a man who hides one thing in his heart and speaks another. P.S. Cliff still owes me $5.
2.
It ain't how hard you get hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. P.S. Mary Elizabeth, I got you in 30 years.
Okay. draw wisdom from different places. If you take it from only one place, it becomes rigid instead.
If you only do what you can do now, you will never be the same.
We choose our own paths. Our values and our actions, they define who we are.
2.
If you don't believe in yourself, no one will do it for you.
Time is money. I ain't wasting time. I'm feeling like Kobe. I'm in my prime.
Boy, young boy.
Come on, dude.
And I always knew I'd come for it ever since I was a little one.
Don't sell yourself short. You're more capable than you think.
If you want to be able to buy things without looking at the price, you have to work without looking at the clock.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Believe you can and you halfway there.
The key to immortality is to first live a life worth remembering.
I didn't choose a thug life. My mama picked it out for me.
Let me see.
No matter the situation or the feelings, the sun will rise again and a new day will begin. You can either stay behind or move on.
No matter the circumstance that you're going through, just push through.
3, 2. Love yourself first, and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world.
I can't think of any representation of beauty than someone who is unafraid to be herself.
So stay tuned for all the extra clips.
AC's moving like a train, dude.
Hey, y'all, do it again. Come back to me.
It has been our pleasure for the last 5 months of being your hosts, but now the school year has come to an end. So until August, Mal and Jacob out.